Today's dish is presented by Stone Academy. It is time to tee off the 2018 Travelers Championship is here in Cromwell.
That's right. Opening ceremonies at the TPC River Highlands in Cromwell kicked off today as the PGA swings through Connecticut. There are some big names coming this year: Jordan Spieth, Rory McIlroy, and Justin Thomas, just to name a few.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty hot out, as we had mentioned, but there's plenty of cooling stations, some air-conditioned areas, and free water. And Friday and Saturday, there's more than just golf. There's going to be a concert as well. You got Survivor along with Tyler Farr, which are both free with a ticket. Now, Tiger Woods won't be there, but the band who sings Eye of the Tiger will be.
That counts.
So I guess that's equally as exciting, right? If you can't get Tiger, you get them, I guess. So that's going to be a lot of fun. This is like a tradition here in Connecticut. I mean,
summer is here, I think, when
finally.
the Travelers rolls into town.
I remember growing up as a kid, it used to be the GHO.
Greater Hartford Open, right.
And now Travelers,
and you used to live right by. I mean, there must have been tons of traffic in Cromwell.
Oh, it's crazy. It's the biggest thing that happens in Cromwell every year, besides the Cromwell Diner. So it's going to be a big show yet again this year. So we're excited. I know News 8's going to be there all week long.
Yeah,
we haven't got invited yet, but maybe...
We did get invited. I think we're going to be there Thursday.
We did?
Yeah.
Maybe you did.
Check your email.
All right.
All right, Beyonce and Jay-Z surprised everyone over the weekend by releasing their long-awaited joint album titled Everything is Love.
Yeah, it's a 9-track project that also has a video out of one of the tracks, and it was shot in the Louvre Museum in Paris. And for now, Everything is Love is only available on Jay-Z's Tidal streaming service. I think more people still have Motorola Razrs than they have Tidal.
Well, they're going to get his service to get the new album, right?
I think that's what it is. They dropped this music and you figure, oh, I got to sign up. And then, like, do you forget to discontinue it? Like, do people still...
Oh, that's a good thought. I don't have the answers for you.
But they're going to be here in July in North America, so that'll be big. I know you're a big Beyonce fan. Like, are you going to...
My favorite concert was Jay-Z at Justin Timberlake.
Oh, really?
I think it would be a great show, the two of them put on together.
Get your tickets. I'll be your +1.
Oh,
Let's get it going.
All right, it's summertime, and for the movies, there are some movies making some big bucks. The Incredibles are really proving that they're... well, incredible.
The superhero sequel, The Incredibles 2, debuted with a staggering $180 million over the weekend. That's the biggest animated opening of all time and the 8th best debut weekend in box office history. Pretty crazy. I mean, I know The Incredibles was a big movie, but I didn't expect it to be that big.
Yeah.
Did our buddy Vinnie Penn build it up that much?
Black Panther-esque, but it's getting there, right?
Oh, well, hey, good for them. We'll have to check it out if you got kiddos out.
All right, so does your son or daughter have trouble putting down the video game controllers?
Dante, is he there yet?
No, well, he likes the iPad, but we try and monitor that as best we can.
Might be coming up soon. But now, video gaming, if it impedes on your personal life as kids, it's actually considered a disorder and on a list of mental health conditions. The World Health Organization defines the disorder as gaming leading to significant impairment in personal, family, social, and education life. And it's like, where do you draw the line here? I mean, obviously, games are fun for kids, but I think there is a point where you got to say, hey, put it down. You got to live your life.
Yeah, I'd so. What about Twitch? It's a channel just to watch people play video games.
Yeah,
which I think Amazon just bought for like millions of dollars. How do you watch people playing video games? That's a thing.
Yeah, you could try it. Twitch.com.
I'm not interested.
I don't know. I mean, I get it because I played games growing up. I'm still like a classic gamer.
You are.
Time to time, like when my girlfriend allows me to, which is never. But you know, I think it's all in moderation, and I think parents have to step in and say, hey, you got to do your homework, and the game is it's a fun thing. It's not a lifestyle.
Unplug it though after a while, right?
Yeah.
Throw it out the window if you have to.
Put it in the safe with your cell phone.
I guess
like
so.
Brandon puts your cell phone in there.
All right, so you enjoy your morning cup of joe, but you might want to take a closer look before your next brew. A study found that coffee machines are the 5th germiest place in people's homes.
So what do you do? What's the solution?
Well, Rye, you wash all removable components after each use. Who does that? Wipe the outside of your coffee maker daily and clean the internal components at least once a month. I think mine's probably overdue. I mean, I keep filling it up with water when the K-cup is
I don't think that
empty.
does it, I guess. But there's some other germy spots, in case you were wondering. Plastic water bottles in your home, handbags, shoes, and toothbrushes. So now you know what to clean when you get home.
Throw out or start over, maybe. All right, what happens when your kid topples over a $132,000 sculpture?
You run away.
Are you stuck with the bill?
I guess that's the case here. Take a look at this surveillance video taken during a wedding reception last month. A 5-year-old boy here was hugging this sculpture.
I hope he didn't get hurt.
Well, he ended up hugging it, and then as you'll see here, it kind of topples over, and oh boy, okay, there it is.
Well, it fell right on him, though.
So he was okay. He got up, and the little boy was all right. But then the mother rushed over to help, and the damage that the insurance company said the family would have to pay for, actually, and the insurance company wouldn't cover it. Let's take a listen.
My children are well supervised, but all people get distracted.
All right, so the city's calling the incident unfortunate, but the parents are on the hook to pay. I mean, what do you do?
Wow.
You're a mom. What do you do in that scenario?
It is an accident. If you have a venue where children are invited and are allowed to be there, you have to safety-proof stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think they're liable for it. Yes, maybe. I mean, that all happened in 4 seconds, so I get that her kids are still taken care of.
Yeah.
It could happen, but
so it's time to zip tie the statue down. They gotta
or
take
say
precautions.
don't invite kids to the venue.
That's true.
There you go.
They could do that.
That's my
too.
take on it.
Parenting tips 101. All right. Hey.